Hey everybody, what's happening? It's Sarah Bunny, and today's video is going to be on the rabbit products that I regret buying. So the first product is this water bottle. It is the Super Pet Critter Canteen. Now, I haven't really seen these in a while, so they're probably selling them. I just haven't really seen them. And this is 32 ounces. Now, this isn't a terrible water bottle. I mean, it doesn't look awful. And it's easier for the animal to get the, water out. The thing I really regret about this purchase is, why did I ever go for a water bottle this big? I mean, when I had the water bottle, it's like, I refill the water every day, so there's no need to, get, a huge water bottle like this, because she's never going to drink this much. That's not to mention also, dragged the wire on the cage down. Yes, this just was not a great purchase or good idea, but it was one of the first things I got for Rosie, and I keep it just as a spare now. I don't really know why I need it. I use bowls, but what else? The next product is these. They are obviously not intended for rabbits. You probably know what they are. They're those little garden things you get to hang flowers in. And one if you want to bolt it on the wall like this, then one, you don't really have anywhere to stick the hay in, so it's kind of inconvenient. I mean, you could put it through there, but you want a big opening. You probably want to cut this off, which I don't really, and then a round hay rack, and it comes quite far off the wall, so it's going to take quite a bit of space up. And then not to mention, if you hang it from the ceiling, which is what most people do, that's great if you have a shed or something. But if you have a cage that's you can't hang anything from it, or you hang it from the side or whatever, it's sticking off like this, and that's just really inconvenient. So it's great when I got Rosie in the run or whatever, but usually there's just a pile of hay. So, I mean, it's okay, but it's just really not a great purchase for me personally. Okay, so the next product is yet another hay rack, and this is from Petco, and I think I got it because it was on sale for $2, and it was normally $6. So, I mean, I didn't really lose much in this one, but it's $2 that could have gone to something else. So, I mean, I'm a little disappointed. Now, if you can see this illustration, obviously, let it focus. Okay, so you're supposed to clip it on the sides of the cage, like so. But the problem I find is when they pull the hay out, somehow this piece gets lifted and this just drops, and you got this big wide open gap, and all your hay's falling out, and it's awful, and it gets all over your floor or whatever. So this is just really not a good hay rack, because it needs something to be bolted here. And then not to mention, I mean, it doesn't have a ton of space for hay, but I mean, it's doable. But unless you have a cage with some nice bars that your rabbit can get through, get the hay easier. Obviously, I haven't used this in a while. Look at all the dust. Then it's really not that great, because then your rabbit can't even get to the hay. So, I mean, it's an okay hay rack if you want to take your time to drill a hole through it and zip it down. But I mean, at that point, you might as well buy something like that. Okay, so the next product wasn't something that I necessarily hate. I love these. But the problem is, I bought way more than I needed of them, which I don't know why. That was just mostly me. It was just a stupid thing. So, basically, it's these, which I've talked about before. You can get them at the dollar store. Now, this is about, here I have 4 little ones and 1 mega one, which is great because your rabbit can chew on them because they're untreated. They're only $1, and Rosie loves them. But the problem is, when in Rosie's lifetime is she ever going to go through 5 of these? Not to mention, I also have I have 3 more hidden somewhere in my organization that I just haven't found them yet, because I have way too darn many of these. I don't know why I look at them and think, oh god, I need more. No, I really don't. I need to stop buying. That's what I need to do. So that's something I regret purchasing, not because it's a bad product. It's an amazing product. If you see them at the dollar store or whatever, pick them up because they're cheap and they're great, but don't be stupid like me. Okay, so the next product is something that's actually something that I kind of hated along with Rosie, and that's these apple twigs. Now, I regret buying these not because, like, I think they're a bad product and everyone's gonna hate them, but Rosie absolutely hated these. She won't touch them. She loves willow. She loves, like, wicker. She likes all these different kinds of chewing materials, especially like wood like these, and she just hates these apple twigs. Next is yet another thing that wasn't intended necessarily for rabbits. Well, it wasn't intended for rabbits at all, but definitely safe, and these Jingle balls are the thing. And they're really cute, and they're neon, and they're like, they make some decent noise. The thing is, Rosie doesn't even pay attention to these. She only likes Jingle toys that she can pick up with her teeth. So, she really just hated these. She didn't even nudge them. She didn't care. She kind of, I saw her once move one of these into the corner, and then she continued playing with her other Jingle toys. So, I've tried them alone in the cage, and she still won't touch them. This is what you have, and it's a wooden hay rack. And now, honestly, I've had it since Rosie was born, and she loves chewing on it. She's chewed half the thing, so it's not bad in that sense. But, I mean, at that point, you might as well buy chew sticks, because this thing was like 10 bucks. So, if I'm going to spend 10 bucks on this, like, I want it to be a hay rack as well. Rosie could eat all the hay this holds in, like, one sitting, and that's with all the prongs on, not, like, torn off, because she obviously did like to chew it, which is a plus. But, I mean, come on, it could have been bigger, it could have been better with storage for the hay, like, it could have held more, and I just find I had to refill this way more than I wanted to. The only time I could actually, like, legitimately use this was when Rosie was a baby, and, like, she didn't eat as much hay as she does now. So I just don't find this a very practical product, and it's kind of expensive for what it is, which is just like wood in the shape of a hay rack. So I definitely regret buying that, actually, because I just think there's a lot better options out there. Alright, so last thing, this looks like a pencil. It's actually, well, I mean it is, but it's not a pencil you're thinking of. It is just a little chew stick pencil, and they come in 4 of a pack. They're by Petco. And I don't know what it is about these. I've put them in Rosie's cage so many times. I've tried so many ways to get her to chew them, and she just hates them every time. So those are the products I regret buying for my rabbit. I'm not trying to be hateful or rude or anything. I'm just kind of telling you, so maybe you can be smarter than me and think a little logically before you buy. So, yes. So a lot of these things are just, I don't know, things I could have thought more on buying, or things that just didn't turn out good. So I hope you don't have as many as me. I really did have to, I'm not gonna lie, I did have to search and like dig out through my rabbit collection to find things to put in this video, because I just couldn't find anything that was like, I mean, I can't find anything that I'm like, God, I hate this. Why did I ever spend so much money? I mean, it's not like a car or a high-end makeup or something where you spend so much money on it. It's a rabbit product. You're gonna spend $8, maybe most, so $8 to $10 at the most. So you don't really regret buying much. But there it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please comment, rate, and subscribe, and keep popping.